When we started our own firm, one of the most important things to us was that we wanted to run on EOS day one.
Yeah, this was like as we were planning the business before we even launched the company, we were, set to use EOS. This was going to be part of our culture from day one.
Our previous employer ran on what I would call the Diet Coke version of EOS.
And we knew that if we were going to buy into EOS, we needed to do it the right way.
Being that I'm a habitual line stepper, I had no room in there for negotiation. You gave me an inch, I was going to take a mile. We knew we had to hire our EOS Implementer.
We had seen how EOS was done, the watered down version, and we knew enough about what we didn't know to know that we needed some help. So we began with an implementer day one. We met with her kind of in a condensed implementation. It was a 2-day, very intensive process, but by the end of her trip with us, we had our goals laid out for the next several years. We had metrics that we knew who was responsible for what and when we were supposed to report on those. And we left that meeting with her. We knew that we were set up for success.
Anyone who's ever spent more than 30 seconds with either Jason or I knows that we are diametrically opposed from a personality standpoint. In doing such, we needed a structured format where we could communicate about the important issues that face a business.
Our weekly meetings help us keep our tasks on track, hold us accountable for each other as well as ourselves.
Our business partnership is at a level of a relationship like a marriage. It's a business marriage. And we needed to have a venue to communicate and effectively talk about the difficult issues that we face running a business.
Yeah, it's like a marriage. And knowing our differences, EOS gives us a system that gives us peace of mind as we move forward.
Whether it's a good or a bad experience, you're always learning something. Not to take anything away from the experience that we had at our previous company, but when you finally take a look and see how EOS is run the proper way, where you follow the rules and you're holding people accountable, it's just amazing what can be done. We laid out goals and processes and have accomplished so much in just a short period of time.
Bringing in an implementer helps us see how EOS is supposed to run the right way.
Our first few level 10 meetings felt very scripted and just awkward.
It did feel a little silly, assigning tasks and doing segues because it was just the two of us and we talked every day.
But I'm so glad we stuck through it because there is a method to the madness and there's a format for these meetings for a reason.
We said, two of us, let's follow EOS to a T.
So we were able to cover a lot of the issues just by sticking with the script and holding each other accountable to the task that we set out.
It's important for us to have a culture of extreme ownership, otherwise we're going to lose clients. And as we build out our team and continue to grow, that begins and ends with us.
If left to my own devices, I would be the guy that would say, hey, let's put this off for another day. But following the rules and the structure of EOS, it's allowed us to accomplish some pretty large milestones in the short time that we've been in business.
We're barely over a year in, but the seeds that we planted with our implementer are already coming to fruition.
One of which is building out an office space. Another is hiring our first employee, which is just a dynamite person.
When you've got people in your locker room who don't share your core values, sometimes you have to make cuts, and we've already had to do that.
Jokingly, I've always said that Jason's the planner and I'm the worrier. And at about 3:30 in the morning, those things that go bump in the night generally go bump in my head and I'm up worrying about something. The EOS process has allowed me to take a step back and realize, hey, it's gonna be okay, we've got our bases covered.
We're Dogwood Wealth Management.
And we're doing business on purpose by running on EOS.